love the fact that when Erika got finished on day one, and when she walked off that stage, the big gun came up there. And let me tell you something. You people can criticize Ben Shapiro all you want to. Ben will sit there to do that. That is no coincidence that right after she's done, Ben Shapiro comes on stage and he exposes the dirt from everybody. And pastors who won't own up to doing the same thing, shame on you. Shame on you that you won't get
Erika Kirk. What a class act. What a class act of a lady. What I realized is people who have been criticizing her and calling her names and so on and so forth, many of us we rarely see women of faith. We really do. It's not enough of us in culture or in politics. And I truly believe that Erika Kirk is one of them.
Do you feel like you have common ground? You have some common ground with Candace? I mean, you both want to honor Charlie's legacy, it seems. I mean, you both say that you want to know exactly what happened. Do you feel like there was some common meeting of the minds there?
I'm not going to speak on her behalf. But what I do know is that my COO and myself, when we walked into that meeting, we were very intentional with why we were there, provided what we wanted to provide to show context and also to show we have nothing to hide, never will have anything to hide. And you just let the Lord do the rest. But I'm not going to sit and judge how anyone interpreted anything outside of myself. So I pray for her, I pray for her family, and let the Lord handle the rest. We're building. I don't have time for the noise. I said my piece, and that's it. And we get back to work.
This is, I think, the first interview she's had since she had the 4-hour sit down with Candace Owens. For you guys who know, she and Candace Owens met behind closed doors, not on TV or anything like that, to pretty much go over these conspiratorial accusations that Candace Owens was making. And here's Erika Kirk talking about that sit down. You heard it? Pray for her and let the Lord handle the rest. We're building. Michelle, what do you think of that response? Do you think that she and Candace Owens were along the same lines, or?
Not even close. The woman is a class act. That is a godly woman on display, and Candace is a woman who needs God to hold her accountable on display. There is a difference. The two are not the same. She did not talk. There was not even a backhanded comment. She focused on herself. We saw Candace act like a liberal lunatic. She may as well have rolled on the ground with all of the comments that she was making in the clips, whereas Erika Kirk just sat calmly and said, I'm not even going to speak about what she thought, what anybody else took out of this. It's personal responsibility. And this, again, coming from a woman who just saw her husband murdered, right, who was raising 2 young children. God bless her. I think we are watching it on full display. She will go down in history for the way that she has conducted herself, which is a master class in humility, in just grace. I loved it. I love and pray for her. And I just pray, I know she's going to have those moments where she breaks down, but right now, God bless her. There is a difference. The two are not the same.
No. Yeah. Pastor Damon, what did you think of that exchange?
I just wish the reporter would have just left it. She tried to make it look like, oh, you guys are on equal ground now, and you're communicating. And look, folks, let's stop the shenanigans. This is what gets us in trouble. We serve a God who called out evil. Period. There's no merger here. It should have been, thank you for having your conversation with Candace. I hope you put your foot down. And this is done and over with. And if she doesn't go her way, you might need to come back and tell her again. This is the kind of things we need to be promoting when we're having these conversations. But to God be the glory that Erika Kirk is holding the line to reveal the sweetness and the peacefulness of Jesus Christ in the midst of all this, though you can see her anger. But the Bible doesn't tell us not to be angry. The Bible commands us to be angry, but sin not. She is following that script by script. The girl is angry at Candace. She is angry about the whole thing. She's angry about the shooter, but she didn't sin. She chose to take the route of love, peace, forgiveness in the midst of all of it. So, you know, I'm shameful for the reporter trying to make it look, well, you guys are look like you're going to be okay. You're healing. You're coming together. Kumbaya. No. And I love the fact that when Erika got finished on day one, and when she walked off that stage, the big gun came up there. And let me tell you something. You people can criticize Ben Shapiro all you want to. Ben will sit there to do that. That is no coincidence that right after she's done, Ben Shapiro comes on stage and he exposes the dirt from everybody. He was sent there, I believe, even by Washington to do exactly what he did. Now the Tucker Carlsons and the Megyn Kellys and all the rest of them that got exposed by what Ben said, including Steve Bannon, how comfortable are you going to be now coming out there floating your little sweet lies? See, now you've been exposed by everybody in the room, and he set the bar. So now come out here and talk to us about what you want to say, because Ben did that. And Ben, he's doing listen, Donald Trump made us a promise. Yeah. We're going to clean the swamp. We're going to expose the lies. And he told us, man, listen, we were in front of him a lot of times during the last 3 years. We've got them all. And so this is part of the plan, folks, so we'll know the truth and be made free. Again, the conversation from KJ and Michelle was about talking about truth. What was going on? KJ said the overarching theme at AMFEST was about truth. So here we go. And Ben Shapiro came out and he laid the hammer to it right out the gate. Man, I came unglued. I've had to watch that thing 3 or 4 times, his speech. I'm starting to take notes from it now. I'm serious. Y'all better get right. And pastors who won't own up to doing the same thing, shame on you. Shame on you that you won't get out and expose the works of the devil and keep your flock, protect your flock from sticking their ears to those people who are doing so. That is your job. For those of you who condemn Pastor John Amachukwu for saying what he said about Candace 2 or 3 weeks ago, shame on you for condemning that. You're nothing but a lukewarm, compromising, apostate Christian. It's a shame. Man, don't get me started, because I'm telling you, nothing makes me angrier than to see family, especially in the body of Christ, start to shred each other like that because they want to take up for the one that's committing the crime. Shame on you.
Yeah. It's weakness. It's weakness.
Because we have a duty to truth, we also have a duty to provide you with evidence of the claims that we make. Emotive accusations, conspiracy theories, and just guessing questions, that's lazy and stupid and misleading. None of them are a substitute for truth. None of them are a substitute for evidence. So when Candace Owens says, I don't know, but I know, that is retarded. And we are all more retarded for having heard it.
There it is.
Yeah. If y'all ain't looked at that, you have to go look at that, because, hey, he just lit the first stage bulb at the line at the drag strip. He hasn't even set the second stage bulb. He ain't left the line yet. Boy, he's getting ready to hit the gas. He's getting ready to drop the hammer and not even look back. It's beautiful.
Yeah, he was on fire. He certainly was on fire. But again, what he said was really good. I mean, he was really talking about what went wrong with conservatism, where we've gone wrong, and how to get back. How to get back to it.